Teacher at Jackson Independent, I believe a kindergarten teacher.
Yes, sir.
And you're doing a couple of interesting projects, so would you tell us a little bit about them?
Well, one of them was that we purchased, I had tables before, so I purchased individual desks for each one of my children. And they could move them around and manipulate them to make different shapes in the room. So what we did was, if kids want to be independent and pull away from the group, then they would just pull back and have their own space. Then when I wanted to do cooperative activities with the children, then they would pull together to create a group of 4. And if we wanted to do reading groups, or if we wanted to do a writing activity where I wanted to work with several children at the same time, then when they would take their tables and move them to what we call a C formation. And then we had the triangle formation, independent, and they knew which way to go from what activity we were doing. So it was very versatile. And we could also use it during our parties when we had like some kind of a event in the classroom to make 2 big long tables. It's very good. The children were able to be cooperative in a group, or if they needed the time to pull away, to be independent, and to be by themselves in their own space, they could do it. Worked out really well.
Okay. And you have another project.
Yes, well, also we ordered rocking chairs. Now, I know that sounds silly, but they're little metal and plastic rocking chairs. They're purple. Class decided on purple because it's school color. And they rock back and forth. Children need movement at that age. And oftentimes we have them sit in a classroom and, have to be real still, sit up straight, don't move. But in these rocking chairs, they're able to rock back and forth like this. They're able to put their feet in their chairs and they don't flip over on them. And they even turn them around backwards. And they were, when they're in these seats, they were able to stay focused better. And it's just for their behavior. And I only had 17 of them because that's all I could get with the grant. So I had other chairs, and so we used it as an incentive for behavior. If you were really good, you got to sit in one of those chairs. That really worked well.
So, Amy, why did you go into teaching and education?
I was working in a preschool when I was at UK, and I noticed that the kids didn't do as many things as I thought they should be able to do. And I always wanted to teach children to be what they wanted to be. I wanted to be a doctor growing up, and I couldn't do the science or the math. And I thought, well, you know what? That might be because I needed someone to push me a little further. So in my classroom, what we work on is the fact that, how do you make yourself smarter? And I'll say to kids, how do you make yourself smarter? They said, work harder. I said, it's not about your IQ or how smart you are, it's how hard you work. So that's what I try to push into my students themselves. And I just want them to be able to succeed.
Well, Amy, congratulations on the great work you're doing, and thank you for being on the show.
Thank you, sir.